Hi everyone, I'm Vicey Suniga and I serve in the Family Marriage Ministry with my husband Javier. And I'm on my way over to see my friend Kathy, and she is a first-time family camper, so we thought it would be fun to create this video in a different way than we did last time if you saw the first one. And this one is going to have some information that is new to family camp. So if you're a veteran family camper and you're like, well, I come and I pretty much know what to do, well, we're doing this one a little different. So if you will now pause the video, grab something to take notes with, because it's going to be chock full of details that you're going to need for family camp. Can't wait to see you all, so hit pause right now and take some notes. So we're going to go over some of the stuff that is at Dos Picos first, just to kind of give you guys an idea.
Tell us what Dos Picos means. What does it mean? Is that the camp place?
Yes, that is the campground.
Okay.
So it's in Ramona, and you will get the address and all that stuff emailed to you from Kevin before we head out. So Dos Picos is in Ramona, and we can check in on Friday at 2 p.m. and then checkout is at 12 on Sunday. They're going to be programs that are led by the Rangers. We don't know what they are. The Rangers schedule them, so that'll be available for you when you check in from the Ranger station.
Oh, okay.
So
Does it cost to go into the park?
if you're camping,
okay.
yeah, that's all included. Now, let's see. I'll wait till I get down there, because what does cost is the showers.
What?
So they have showers with hot water and all that good stuff, but you have to have quarters to use the shower. I would say about 75 cents a shower.
Who showers when camping anyway?
I do.
I am not, because I have a tent.
So everybody knows that Kathy's not showering while we're at camp.
Just
so
stay away from me. You'll be
stay
fine.
away from her.
Yeah.
You'll be great. On the other side of the campground, there's a big playground for the kids, and we even do a hike, and at the end of the hike it ends at that playground and pond, and you can fish in the pond too. It's catch and release, and if you're under 16 you can fish without a license. If you're over 16 you gotta have a license.
So I won't be fishing.
No, but all the grands can.
Yeah.
They have fire rings, so we can have campfires. We do on Friday and Saturday night a group campfire with s'mores and all that good stuff.
Okay.
If you need to go grocery shopping to grab some things while you're there, there's a Albertsons, a Stater Brothers, a Dollar Tree, and then a Ramona Family Natural Market, whatever that is.
Oh, good. For organic people.
Yes, for the organic people. So we will be doing a hike on Saturday that's group led, and that's
But can the kids go and the adults not, or do everybody have? If you bring your kids, you bring yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
We're not babysitting.
That's
Sorry.
what I was hoping for, but okay. Since it is family camp, I guess I bring my kids. No, I plan to go hiking.
So whenever everybody gets there on Friday, you check in, like I said, after 2, you check in at the ranger station. They'll give you your parking permit and all that stuff. You can find out then what's going on with the activities for the weekend. And then myself and my family and the Elwood family will be at sites 33 and 36. And we will have a welcome wagon after 5 p.m. So everybody can stop by and have a bowl of chili or a hot dog, and
Are they going to be Hebrew Nationals, or are we just going to be ballpark?
there'll be whatever
Whatever
is at Costco that's in a big pack.
Footlongs are just regular size.
Probably just regular. I love her. So we'll have the chili, and then once it gets dark, we'll light up the fire and have s'mores.
Okay. Do we bring our own stuff for the s'mores?
No, it'll be provided. We do that with you guys. So then on Saturday morning, everybody's on their own for breakfast and lunch. We will be meeting at about 9:30 to have worship, a teaching from Pastor Kevin. We then will play games with the kids, which Kathy and I will be leading those. I don't know if she knew that or not, but
I know how to play.
okay. So we'll be playing games with the kids, and there's prizes for them. And then once all that's over, that's when the hike will start. Myself and the Elwoods, I think we're gonna attempt to make a game for the kids to play at our site. Attempt. If you would like to be industrious and do the same, you can. Just something simple for them to do. I might get lazy and not build it. Just being honest with you. But it is my goal.
Okay, good to have goals. I can't believe the garbage truck's making all this noise, but we'll push through. I didn't know there's garbage trucks at campsites, but evidently. Talk louder.
So,
Or wait.
rude.
Did I get you off track?
It did. Okay, let's rein it back in.
Cut. Start again.
So, after that, then we will do the potluck. The potluck's going to be different this year than what we've ever done before. So, in the past, what we did was have everybody bring the meat over to Javier and he cooked it. This year we will be providing a surface for burgers and hot dogs to be cooked on. Anything else, you would need to ask Javier if it's okay if you cook it there. If he says yes, great. If no, then you need to be prepared to cook it at your site.
Do they have those little fireplace things like that?
So the fire pit has this thing that you fold over into the fire pit. That's like a cooking service.
Each side has its own.
And each site has that. Or you can bring a little mini grill or something like that to cook on. So
And charcoal?
we don't provide it.
No, I mean.
Oh, for the thing? You can do either.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were out loud.
So the way we're going to do it this time is it's going to be more of a traditional potluck. So when I send out the sign up, it's going to have slots for main dishes and then the sides and all that. And the previous times that we've done it, we've signed up for very specific burgers and hot dogs that then would be brought to Javier for him to cook. This time it's going to be just a traditional main dish, sides, and I will,
But clear.
yes,
Okay.
I will not offer suggestions for main dish. However, I will for the sides. We will not be signing up for desserts this year. They will be provided by the Family Marriage Ministry, and they will be passed out at the bonfire, or not the bonfire, campfire. So we do ask that people help us set up the tables and everything for the food to be served, that people help serve the food so that kids don't take too much food, and then help clean up, wash the dishes and put everything away. And with that said, we're going to ask that people only bring the food they signed up for this year.
What is that?
So in the previous years, we have people who just love to bless people with
too much
food, and then we have way too much food.
Okay.
And since we leave on Sunday morning, we don't really have a place to store the leftovers for them to get prepared the next day. Because in the past, we would just get up and make a big breakfast with all the leftovers, but we're not going to be doing that.
Keep it simple.
Keeping it simple. Checkout, you'll need to check out by 12 on Sunday. You're on your own for breakfast that day.
Screwing around with the stuff.
There is fast food stuff. There's actually a Dunkin' Donuts right down the road. So that's exciting. Do you have questions for me?
Well, don't want to overpack. I'm concerned with with the weather. I know we don't know the weather till we get the weather, but it's been about 48 at night. So if we're sleeping on the ground,
My suggestion would be to bring an extra sleeping bag to put down on the ground under you with, if you're in a tent, with, and then your stuff on top of that, and maybe bring a space heater. The sites do have electricity, and you can put a run an extension cord inside, and just be careful and mindful. And but I would suggest a space heater, just in case.
Is there an age limit?
Is there an age limit? No.
That's good. That means that's
Yeah, you're allowed. Am I forgetting anything?
yeah, I'm going to talk about the app.
Oh, the app. So we will communicate with everybody through an app called GroupMe. So if at least one person in your group could download the app GroupMe, that would be awesome, because at a certain point we're going to stop communicating via email and text, and we'll be communicating via GroupMe. We did it at our last camp. I felt it was very successful. We were able to send out messages that said, like, hey guys, heads up, dinner's in 20 minutes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So, you know,
in case you run behind or something.
yes,
Yeah.
you know, if something changes in the schedule or in what we're going to do, that way we can notify everybody and let everybody know.
And then okay, so we're all camping by each other, but like, there's a lot of people coming in.
Yes,
Yep.
there's
Oh,
15 families.
that's awesome. So, are we like a mile away from each other, or?
No, we are not a mile away from each other. So I'll kind of like try to describe it.
Why don't you send a picture in the app?
I will send it. But so like there's like roads, but then there's one section that's a loop. And so we have all those sites in that loop.
It's a circle.
And so then behind that loop, there's a road, and then some of us are on that road. So the majority of everybody's going to be right there, and like Kevin and Denise will be right here. We'll be here. The Noack family is here, and then there's another family here. I can't remember who I put there. But everybody else, your sites are assigned. You're in that loop or right there, and and then you have that whole grassy area
Oh, that's grass.
to just set the kids free to play.
Okay.
If you do that kind of a thing.
I was going to change the sleeping bag.
Kathy's training her grandkids
To the
to
sleeping.
this. Yeah. The way, so like we always get asked, how do I know how much food to bring?
Do it by mouth.
So bring enough food for about 10 to 15 people.
Oh, when we do our
Yeah,
potluck.
when we do the
Okay.
potluck, you know, bring about enough for like 10 to 15 people.
Okay. They finally left.
Hopefully you all heard us. If not, I'll voice over and I'll imitate Kathy's voice when it's her turn to talk. Bring enough people, blah, blah.
How many hours does it take to get to Lamont?
It only takes about an hour.
Oh, it's that close.
Yeah.
See, I've gone there a lot.
It's only about an hour away. And there's a couple different ways to get there. One takes you through this like really windy, curvy thing, and then the other's more of a straight shot. So just be mindful of that when you're GPSing it. Kind of look at the map. If you want to go the windy way, it's fine. It's beautiful. It's scenic. But it is windy. So just keep that in mind.
Okay, that sounds good. An hour away, that's good.
So if you have questions, this is where you would either email myself or Kevin. And this is where in the video I will do the fun little like,
Hey, but I got a question. Is the ground super hard that we need to bring a super heavy hammer to pound in our tents? I don't know what the ground is. Is it clay or what?
ooh. It's
Bring a
just,
sledgehammer.
it's more, you know what? I don't think I've ever really heard anybody complain about it. And it's been many years since I've camped with a tent there.
Okay.
But maybe just bring a hammer.
You
Just
glamp.
Yeah, I glamp now.
I like that.
Bring a hammer just in
Yeah.
case.
Be safe. I'm
Bring a
sorry.
broom so that way you can
Ugh.
sweep the inside of your
Too much.
tent.
I don't want to have to work. It's supposed to be relaxed.
Well, then don't bring the broom.
Okay.
Or make one of the kids do it.
Heck,
So you got any more?
no, I think that's it. I was concerned with I needed to ask about the, and then about how cold. So we'll send a little update of the weather.
We'll send a link with the weather.
You can look on your weather app on your phone.
Yeah,
if
or you
have
can
it.
look on the weather app. I'll send the weather on the GroupMe
Okay.
thing. And if I remember to, I'm not going to promise, but if I remember to, I will send a link with the map that is from the church to the campsite, just so that you can get an idea of the routes. Maybe I'll try to map the two different routes, the one with the windy and the one with the
that'd be
straight.
fun.
Yeah. Let me write that down.
That would be a good idea. Next to your cute little campsite picture.
So, weather.
And then you're going to send a
And
list
map.
of things to bring too. That's what you said, right? You're going to send us a list of
I will send the potluck sign up out.
And then, like, the basic necessities that people might forget. Like when we go on one of those retreats, we say bring a flashlight, bring this.
I typically don't do that, but
Oh, you think people
just
can handle that just fine?
yeah, I usually think
Bring your Bibles.
bring your Bible, bring some chairs to sit in, bring your food for the non-group meals. We don't store the food for you, sorry,
go.
not even the one for the potluck. You are responsible for storing that at your site. That's all I can think of. If you've got questions, email me, email Kevin, whichever you prefer, and we'll answer you.
Are you going to make the app, and then send the link to us to download that?
Yes, ma'am.
So that better be done soon, then.
Yes, ma'am. That's all I can think of for right now. So you guys all have a great day.